to one be advised, we have a large number of civilians, women and children exfilling on foot and motorcycles and vehicles. I'll copy, over.
Early morning, somewhere in eastern Afghanistan, near the Pakistani border. This group of American Special Forces is preparing to search a village suspected of harboring Taliban fighters.
Is that a rock or a person?
Person.
Probably a spotter.
If villagers start running when they see coalition forces, it's usually a sure sign insurgents are in the area. But today, it's hard to tell, so they interview villagers, search houses. It's all part of the daily routine. In neighboring Pakistan, hundreds of thousands of Afghans are gathered in camps for refugees fleeing the fighting. Abdulatif Aziz recalls his meeting with U.S. troops.
The Americans came into our village. The Taliban were in our houses and fired at soldiers. They responded by sending in tanks and bombing us with their planes. That time the Taliban managed to escape, but the American bombs killed innocent people.
The foreign military presence somehow finds a few allies among the population. Another refugee in Pakistan, Bashir Khan, believes a coalition victory will let him return to his country.
We don't have any problems with the Americans. They build roads and develop the country. The problem for us is the Afghan army.
The Afghan army. For Barack Obama, it is the ticket out of the crisis, what will let NATO and U.S. troops go home. But for now, the Afghan army is considered incapable of fighting the Taliban on their own.
Afghanistan needs NATO forces because we're weak without them. The weapons, uniforms and equipment come from NATO, even our salaries. If they go, then our army may fall apart. You know, at the time of the Taliban, we had no army, and it was chaos.
With NATO suffering record casualties, the coalition faces a tough question. How many more soldiers' lives will it cost before Afghanistan can stand on its own?